Lucinda, no. No, Lucinda's the other side. Is Lucinda out there? Oh, yeah. Or is she? Got to be nice if Glenelg had all their uniforms on so you could actually see their numbers. And
Yeah, she is.
because Izzy Brown is 17, Morrison 14, 15 is Nikki Haynes, Jamie Robb doesn't have a... God, the way these two teams are warming up, there's going to be a lot of ground balls won. Oh, 27. That's Lincoln's partner, isn't it?
Yeah, I know who she. Who's managing that place? Oh.
And we are live
Oh,
for the first time this this season, Chicks. The A team's back at LSA TV.
It is, and yeah, excuse the mask time. Just looking at how silly it looks online there.
No, you need to protect yourself. You are heading over to the beautiful country of Ireland very, very soon, so you need to protect everything you can
But
out
we are
here.
very beautifully decked out with some new new apparel tonight.
Trying to get
Tone.
my head down with traditional group hats. Look at that.
So we'll be looking down, frowning a lot tonight, I suppose.
We'll do this. Makes my chin look bigger than it really is now. I'm glad that the screen adds £10, mate, because it certainly has tonight.
That's right.
Just lost 12 kilo.
That's not dollars either, is it?
No, no,
UK dollars?
no.
No.
Actually, I might have to give you. I found a rogue £20 note, mate, that they stopped producing. I might have to give it to you if you're going through England at all. And you can pop into the Bank of England and have a pint on me. you just need to go there to swap it over, and they'll swap it for you. But £20,
Right, yeah.
Eh?
£20.
And you first Guinness is on me in England.
£20 pom.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
So, but LSA TV back at Brighton Lacrosse Club. We've got a game here between Glenelg and Woodville, and Glenelg with a few of their stars back from the Worlds.
Yeah, looks like they're close to a full lineup, aren't they? Their accomplishment of under 23 girls and World Cup senior girls. They had a good representation across there, didn't they?
Bringing a lot of experience back from those trips, as you always do. And Woodville down the other end, they get a couple back from the 23s. And as the black and whites go past, they've been off travelling as well in the world. So we'll see whether they bring back the same intensity with the officiating.
That's right. We don't want any jet lag, do we, Tone?
No, we don't, mate. We do not at all. But it'll be interesting to see how these, because they've come from what is a hot summer and playing over there, and especially the 23s, they were up in Denver with the altitude, and so it'll be interesting to see, how they pulled up. They've obviously been back a little while with Mia and Holly down this end. I think they were the only two that went
out of the Woodville team.
And in Glenelg we had Jess and Brody, I think.
Certainly significant ins for the Woodville team, isn't it?
Massive. Although, you know what, sometimes when people go to America, they get worse. So,
okay. Yep.
It does happen.
Land of the free.
Home of the brave. just don't be free and brave by going down to the gun shop.
That's right.
And tell you what, Shix, the part of LSA has announced the under 15 teams yesterday.
I think they have earlier in the week, haven't they? So up on screen there, the two boys teams. Tone, one that you've been involved in before, the Phantoms. You're happy to see a couple of your young proteges co-coaching there with Jack Zuvich and Raoul Customer.
Absolutely, and this is what the tournament's about. It's about we breed players well, and we need to breed more coaches.
Giving opportunity to
Absolutely.
those who...
And both sides are very even when you look at them. There's a real good mix of that under 15 group, and obviously the Stingrays boys, Shane Webber and Garrett Briggs.
Yeah, how lucky are the boys to have the two Americans coaching them.
And I'll say back the other way, how lucky are the Americans to have that team. They get to go to Perth.
Oh, yeah.
And which is a beautiful place for those who haven't been. I used to spend at least 2 weeks a month over there.
Yep, agree. It is a lovely place.
Beautiful place. So they will enjoy the experience, as the boys will, and it's a real community sort of tournament where you've got 5 teams, and I know Anita used to do it really well when she was looking after it, and shout out to Anita. But she had it right, where the 5 teams, one community, and a development tournament. And I think the way that the teams get picked these days, a
lot of pressure on the new high performance person in charge there, isn't there? A lot of pressure on him.
Well, you can see the decisions already working out on the page there, and how good he's doing the job, mate.
Yeah, let's hope.
Under immense pressure of being away in about to go away for Australia. So
how about these 3 girls teams as well? So we're lucky enough to have and a great turnout for the trials, Tone. I think nearly 70 for the 3 teams came out to trial, which is great numbers.
Says a lot about women's lacrosse in South Australia, doesn't it?
It does.
It is blossoming, and hopefully as these players get up, we'll start to see the likes of maybe Wilderness come back, and there's more senior A-grade women's state league spots getting around.
Of course.
And hopefully we can get to a 7 or 8 team competition at some point again.
Yep.
Which will be fantastic.
The Comets there, of course, representing the IGSA, the independent schools.
And look at their coaches.
Yeah.
I mean, Beck Keller and Bron McLeod.
Top quality.
I mean, there's green and gold running through that, even though the Comets are blue.
Yep.
But, I mean, our favourite, Meg Smith and Anastasia Araviakis.
Yes.
Burnside
combination.
Burnside combination there. And then, I mean,
the Storm.
And I'm a Storm person because, Geordie went through that.
Yes, and that with some success. Was she in that team that won it just recently?
She was the last one to win it.
Okay, yep.
With the Storm, and actually got MVP in the final game that game. So she must have stopped one, I think. Although I reckon Indy, the team they had with Mangan Indy and, and the list went on.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon Indy got about 8 that game too in the final. So.
Yeah.
And she's plied her trade now over in the World Game.
She has done very well. Comes home with the bronze medal.
She has.
So who's next out of that list to come home with the bronze medal in years to come, Tone? I'm sure there'll be a plethora of them.
Yeah, and given the opportunities that they've had in the last, 3 or 4 weeks by not only going and playing in the States in these I don't know what you call them, community tournaments, or they're but they're a good standard of lacrosse.
Yep.
And especially at Denver, if obviously going there in 14, when you get to that mile high, you certainly realise how quickly you run out of breath. And mind you, I was playing in a Masters side, and I ran out of breath non-stop anyway. But look, they will benefit from that. Australia will benefit from that.
Yep.
Coming away with the silver medal, I believe, in one of the tournaments, and. Don't know about the Denver one where there was so much lacrosse on, Chicks.
Yeah.
Over the last few weeks.
There has been, and there's a lot of lacrosse on tonight, Tone. Double header here at Brighton Lacrosse Club, the beautiful Brighton club rooms in the background here, who have, we should mention just quickly, done an outstanding job in the Under-18 National Tournament.
It was one of the best Under-18 tournaments, and you and I have been involved at a lot, not only coaching but commentating as we did, and around the place. But it was one of the best Under-18 tournaments I think I've been to in the last 10 years.
Yeah, they certainly did a really good job, and a lot of positive feedback from all that were here. It was just great to be back in competing again with the 3 states. All 3 were well represented. The Kiwis came across and had a real crack too.
Well, you coached the last one in 19, I think it was.
Seems like
because I remember commentating that at East Frio.
That's right.
And that's how long ago. So, there's a whole generation, to be honest. And I'll say it, because my daughter sits in that where they played 15s and never played 18s.
Yeah, sad in a way. Well, in every way, isn't it? Very sad.
And that's, there's a group who came through with that, I'll say that Storm Victory team in 18.
Yep.
And they have not played 18 since. So they miss a generation of that. And we spoke about that at senior level the other day with the Australian coaches, and we've missed that with the boys too. And it's great, obviously, with you going away with Mango and Gav and the boys after what seems like about a 9-year
has been a very long prep. It has been a very, very long prep.
But if you're not feeding those young players in, and I think what the girls have done recently is gone and got international experience, because some of the girls that they're going to be playing against as they get up higher in the grades are certainly going to have been part of those tournaments. So, yeah, it's fantastic. But tonight we have Woodville against Glenelg. Now, Glenelg have been sort of that second dominant team in the competition this year.
They have been against a full-strength, star-studded Brighton lineup, but they did challenge them last time they played. Tone, it was a 5-4 game, I think it was.
Yeah, I was watching that one, I believe.
Yep. So, maybe not having it all their own way. And a high representation in those World Cup teams too, the Brighton Lacrosse Club, with a number of them playing both under 23s and seniors. So, how do they come back after the highs of a World Cup, international lacrosse?
It's always spoken about, isn't it? And as coaches, I haven't experienced that yet. I hope to next year. But they always say that first step back for the first couple of weeks, it's like the air being let out of the tyres, where you've been up and about, and you've been in this, well, number one, it's summer, so you come back to about a 6-degree night here.
Yeah, depressing as it is.
But it's all of a sudden it's like that's over. So how do they react from that, and do they bring the skill sets back that they learnt? Yep. As we just see the ball down the Woodville end, pinging off the cage, and Mel Ryan in the cage tonight for Woodville. She hasn't played the last few, but
experienced campaigner, Tone.
She
would find a way to get around that and present herself for the girls in the best way possible tonight. And she's always seems to be able to throw a spanner in the works for the opposition attackers, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. And the other end, coming back from what was an absolutely epic bronze medal game, and the women nearly stole that in the Worlds, and I sat up and watched every second of those games.
Yep.
And they, but Carly coming back,
triple OT. Was it Triple OT?
Yeah, went to triple.
Mm.
And they had their opportunities,
They
you
did.
know. But there's got to always be someone on the back end of that for golden goals. As much as I love them,
You do.
in
You're
my
a big fan.
I'm a big fan of them, but you know, there's certainly no for the goalie that lets that one in. It's a you know, does Carly come back with that mindset?
Yeah, I mean, she needs to think about the 4 or 5 that she saved leading up to that
massive,
one.
massive.
Keep them in.
Like when she went back into the cage in the first 2, she looked like she saw them like watermelons.
Yep.
And then, you know, but again, you're gonna get past a good shot, aren't you? Sometimes.
Of course.
And our officials out there tonight too. They've all been away. Oh, actually, I know Nikki has.
Yeah, they're all over.
They were all over. They were.
Yeah, they were.
Yep.
So good to have them back in sunny Adelaide or frosty Adelaide.
But the good thing is, Shix, there is none of that stuff that we won't mention called precipitation.
That's right.
See, if I call it that, hopefully it won't. But certainly cool out here. So as the girls come out onto the ground, and Glenelg let out first there by Karen.
Yep, the 2 number 13s are leading them out. Unlucky for some, I guess, Tone, but not tonight. The 2 captains. Well, I would assume Woodville's captain is Kit McKay.
Yep. By the lead out.
Yeah.
Either that, or they just thought number 13, and this is easy to see on television. But it's great to have you live and free on LSA TV, and you know, brought to you by our great sponsors.
Yep. Trad VC. This hat, I didn't know. I was up a little bit dubious when I had to take the beanie off to put the hat on, but this is doing the job for me tonight. Keeping me warm.
It could be the heater behind us that Marty is. I mean, you can't see
that. That's out of view. I wasn't going to mention it.
No, I thought the same, Shix. I have the beanie in there, and I'm thinking, at some point I'm going to take the beanie off, put the beanie on, put the hat on top.
I might just derobe a little bit. And
you can see there the hat. I'll try and get close. Look at that. Is that showing, Shix? That traditional group.
That is it.
Tradvc.com.au.
Yep.
Or 8376 3639. It has been a while since I've got to read that out. I've had a bit of a hiatus, so it's great to be back.
Just receiving information coming through now, Tony. Any quote over the weekend, you will receive a free cap.
And we'll even sign it, I reckon, Shix.
Successful quote or not, you will receive a free hat.
How's that? And Shix and I will sign it. I tell you what, that'd be worth a whole $1.50 on eBay. That's just for the hat. The autographs have just taken the price of the hat down.
Well, the cameraman might be able to sign one as well.
Yeah, Braden on the camera.
If he wants.
So, and he can't catch though.
No, and then he
must be the hamstring that's having. Oh, he's blaming the lights. So, we like that. But it's good to have you live and free on LSA TV, and it'll be fantastic to see what these two sides bring out. I think for the first couple of half.
Round 12 kickoff time.
And I think it's going to be pretty even for the first half, and after that, I think Glenelg might just run away with it, but only by a couple. So we'll see. But a great centre draw there.
Was a good draw control. And that's Chelsea Gilbert will carry the ball down for the Bays. Their first offensive efforts.
And they're into their offensive set down there.
Bonnie Wells. Good to see her back fully fit, Tone.
It is. Obviously, Bonnie was part of that Australian team, but pulled out.
Work commitments, I think.
It was work commitments, yeah. Look, and it's a lot to ask, isn't it?
It is.
Of some players. Jess Morrison, she's been over in the States and she's gone through, but shot wide there. Mel not having to pick that up, and just out the back there finding the backup. Just trying to pick a number. The lights are bright here now, Shix, at Brighton Lacrosse Club.
They are, right on here.
So that was, Froud down the back, just picking that one up. But up the top, steps back inside. Wells pops, and Mel, just a little tip on that one, I think, because that was certainly closer to the goals than when it came off it. So Mel with a good save there, but able to get a couple of shots away. And you see early in this, and that ball's just thrown at the feet. Not a great pass there.
It wasn't. Silvestri, though, good enough. Goes at her Aussie teammate in Dinny.
And she was the under-23 captain,
I
believe.
She was.
So good to see Lucinda back. And but Glenelg with all the play at the moment. As Tamarin just goes against the defence.
Who we got there? Is that Kit Mackay?
That's Kit.
Yep.
Yep.
Big job
Kit
on Bonnie Wells.
up against Wells, setting a little two-person game. Fires. Mel with another tip, I think. It sounded like a little bit of plastic. Certainly went wide.
Very friendly on the goalkeepers, Tony Watts, tonight. We'll give that another save.
It's the lights, mate. I want. Yeah. So ball driven from the back up to the top. And this is where they've been attacking from, haven't they? They've been setting these little two-man games.
They have been.
And Glenelg, certainly in the past, they don't mind that one behind with the then throw it down and then recut for the 1-2. But good defence up top, and that one, well, we'll say it's not a save, but it certainly tipped off and went straight into Mel's stick. So
she was well in control of it either way.
I think she'll call that a save because it was heading towards goal. But, you know, that one she probably makes up for the other one. Oh, great out the back, and but just misses the pass. And, you know, Mel not having been in the cage for about the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Yep, just a bit of rust. Bit of rust.
But it was a good look out the back there. And you see the pace here just stepping up, and that one's popped inside. And that is Jess Morrison with the first for Glenelg. And you can see that the girls who have been away right now, especially on the Glenelg side, as we see here on the 180 Finance, a new sponsor for me, Shicks.
Yeah.
180 Finance, Chris McGurk.
Of course.
Steps inside. They're certainly going at pace, aren't they, the girls?
Yeah, so the young Holly Denny, they're breaking out early from Woodville. Didn't quite get the receive from the pass from the goalie, but obviously first one on it, Izzy Brown, who's just come back from the under-23s.
Yep.
Caught, cleared, went to Jess Morrison and straight to cage. So you're
but
right.
I like the intensity to try and hit Holly then.
100%.
Because if that hits, you've got a person-up opportunity effectively.
Agree.
With a fast man break.
Yep.
Or fast woman break. And ball out of the centre. And a great pickup. But Glenelg are going to go back into attack again.
Silvestri looking to make something out of nothing, but well covered there by, let's call her the captain.
The captain.
Skip Kit.
So ball up the top. Wells. So they're really looking at these little two-man games. They're sort of very, very much. And you wonder how much of that. We saw a bit of that in that Sixers. And I was watching the United athletes this morning with the women's lacrosse on that. And they were very much setting these little two-man games. And rolling inside and off, as we see there, the inside and off, and that's gone top left.
Might be Nikki Hayes.
Nikki Haynes.
Haynes, yeah.
With with one up on stick side high. When we see the 180 replay here.
Sloppy bit of D here, Tone. Look at that.
Oh, just.
Yep. Swivel head. Wasn't watching. Backdoor cut. Great to see a young player on a backdoor cut. Young Nikki Haynes scores her first after the draw control earlier. So. 2 in a row.
Dinny just looking the other way there, wasn't she? She was
she's looking to do a little bit of help.
To help. I think she was almost looking for that two-man game down bottom that, where's that player? And unfortunately, just blew by her, did Haynes. And we've got a illegal there, so Haynes gets the goal, puts the ball back in her stick.
Winning having no luck in the centre draw at the moment.
Good outlet here to Rodnick, but Haynes.
Yeah, good enough pressure there by Inge. Izzy Brown now down low. Tone, I'm just picking up early here the movement of the umpires, referees.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Very good. They're straight into the into great positions, aren't they? Oh, fires, and Mel just says, "I'll call that a save because that was down low, but that was pretty much a
save."
A save.
That was Sarah Haynes.
I don't think she'd be minding shots that coming at her like that. And again out the back. So this is obviously a pre-planned, but it just hasn't come off twice now. And Charlotte Wynn just giving the ball up there, and Wells takes it back into offense. We've got a 2-0 game here. The Seahawks up against the Warriors. And we've got a 3-second call on Charlotte Winnan.
We're looking at 6 early shots for Glenelg. Woodville yet to register a pass in the offensive end yet. So,
well, I mean, I know the old Sturt ground used to slope. Does the Brighton ground slope this way? So maybe this might be the end of play. Oh, just missed the pass totally. And Mel straight onto that one. And just picks it off. So it's definitely been a plan where they're trying to get out the back.
It is.
And open this up. And if you were down here, and I think it's Tara Guerin down here, you'd almost move out of that central space and bring her wide.
Absolutely.
Because, if you're going to run into that, you create those opportunities to open it. And I don't know that that's the right spot. Here we go again. Coming.
So that was on the widescreen, we would have just seen Tara and the two Woodville girls are attempting to bring their defensive girl up the field into that running space. So you're spot on, Tone.
But the third time that we've missed the pass into the centre, and you know what it's like when it doesn't matter what game you play, if you pump it back into the centre, it comes back with interest sometimes.
It does.
A great cut through the centre there.
So now what happens now, Tone? It's only early in the first, but Plan A doesn't seem to be going in the right direction.
Well, I like in the women's game, I actually like the way they do that. But they've got to have a chat about this offense and get them set deep. Because worst comes to worst, Mel comes up, these guys set deep, it drags those defensive players back and gives them the opportunity to find that hole or that, but maybe, and I like it's just me, but push everyone on one side and do one player on one side and then have that, as that gets a little check as it goes over the top there from Wells, but Wells got into within 4 metres there.
Yes.
And I tell you what, if you want to get into within 4 metres of your house and build something from there, tradvc.com.au 8376 3639.
Certainly not restricted to that 4 metre boundary either, Tone, are they?
No, they could build any size, and I tell you what, starting to build some size here as Wells, as she pops that one down just to the right-hand foot of Mel Ryan, and under some pressure here as we see on the traditional 180 finance replay. Sets well, steps, pops, and down.
Very good shot.
Sorry, that was off hip.
Yep.
I thought it went lower than that from the angle I had, but looking on the replay, that's why we have it. And fantastic to have our sponsors on board, 180 Finance Chicks. They've been doing a heap of work. Chris McGurr was out here for the 18s.
He was. He's doing a ton of work, and he's doing a ton of work for Lacrosse SA and the clubs individually as well. So if you go to Chris for a free health, finance health checkup,
is that what you?
I think that's what we can call it. 180finance.com.au, and you can find him on some of the socials as well and get his phone number and get down to see him. Should he be able to find you a better deal home loan wise?
And that is Annie Ritchie.
That's a $250 bonus to your lacrosse club.
Hey, that's a huge bonus.
Everyone wins.
How good is that?
Yep, you're paying less to the banks,
and
the clubs are getting more.
Oh, I
mean,
it's a win-win-win.
Oh, it really is.
I tell you, this not having been on the mic for LSA, I've missed all this stuff.
Yep.
That's why wouldn't you do that?
Yep, he can do it all, mate. Broker a finance deal for you. First homeowner grants, he can do the lot. So it's worth just and what's a phone call cost? They're free these days. They're free.
I mean, most plans you can ring 900 times as we see winning. Popping top shelf. That's what I like to see. First offensive opportunity for the Warriors, and it is Charlotte winning up the top here as we see on this. Look at the camera angle here from Braden Munn.
The restart.
He does not miss anything, does he, Braden?
Deadly on the free shot.
Top shelf. Oh, I'll tell you what, Carly's seen some shots over there from north, but that one was going south.
That was coming from south, yeah.
It was, wasn't it? And
on the compass.
Up high. Mm-hmm. So 1 to Woodville in their first offence and 3 to Glenelg. So
quite efficient, Woodville.
1 from 1.
Very efficient.
Hey, if you can shoot at 100%, take that every day of the week. You can. So ball up in the middle and ball down in the middle. Winning now on top, winning a fair share of it back herself after a slow start. Kicks it down to Guerin down the back there. And then to looking for Lydia. Mally with the ball under immense pressure. And one of her kicks it to B. McKay. And then over to the youth of the side. And just looking to step in, step out. Not there. passes it over there.
Inge. Tyra Guerin.
And out the back there to Mally or Lydia. And I believe Lydia's dad. Great cut.
Wow.
And winning. Isn't she rising? I'll tell you what, the tide must be coming in because she's just starting to pick it up. And 2 from 2 is winning.
2 from 2, but a great find there from Tara Guerin there on that bottom right. If you have a look at that again.
Look at this on the replay here. Shix just takes the pressure. Look at the cut on the backside. And
180 vision from the feeder there. Tara Guerin, 180 vision, found the...
and can I just say, Shix, that's the money. So 180 finance. Hey, you reckon they've gone into the game plan here?
Charlotte winning, cashing in.
I like it.
Cashing in.
Chink, chink, so to speak. So 3-2 is the game, and after Glenelg getting out to a 3-0 lead, we've got a game on our hands and winning back into the centre. Ball's up to be won.
Yep, Jess Morrison.
Silvestri picks up, but she's got winning all over her, and hasn't Charlotte's come to play tonight?
She has. And now we got...
Morrison?
Yeah, we do. I was just having a look at the elder of the 2 Mackay sisters playing D.
And Jamie Robb down the back there, I think,
it
just brings the ball up. And Jamie coming off the under-18s. Had a great tournament too. Unfortunately, just going down by a couple, but, you know, they had that ripping 1-goal golden game against Victoria, and they met them again. And Victoria just proving a little bit too strong late.
Yep, reversed the result, didn't they?
They did, but they were right in the game right until she was singing. And tell you what, this ball is going to be singing as well.
Another free shot here, Tony.
I'll tell you what, Mortimer,
the matriarch,
just loves this. Look at Mel. She has baited her on her stick side. She's almost standing on the left-hand pipe. And Karen says, well, if you're going to stand over there, I'm going to pop one down. And she certainly knew where she was going to be shooting. But how many shots now is that for Glenelg, Shix?
I reckon I got about 8 on the shot counting scoreboard. 4 and 4. Well, they got 4 from 8. Yes, 4 goals, 4
50%, 50% shoot. And Glenelg going at 100% still.
Woodville, yeah.
Woodville going at 100%.
2 from 2, yes, 2 from 2.
And the ball back in the centre. 4-2. I'm looking for a clock on the field, but not there yet.
Looks like we've got a couple extra players not here for Woodville. Butterfield's not here, Tony. I certainly can't see Amy out there. Maybe working, got a new job. Okay.
At the QEH, so may have been called in with the health crisis.
Right.
And there's a little bit of the sea outbreak happening here in Adelaide.
Might be a late comer.
Or maybe coming from work. So, and fires as that is clock is on the field now. Shix, I was looking at the time thinking it can't be far away, and Mel with another save.
It was a good save.
And an opportunity here now. Look, they've cleared the back end. If McKay goes there, or Charlotte, here we go. Oh, that's a great outlet.
It was a great outlet.
That was a fantastic outlet, and it was off to the races, and it would have been 1-on-1 there for Richie. So, but a good first quarter there, Shix.
Very good first quarter.
First game of our double header on Friday Night Lights down at the Brighton Lacrosse Club.
Yep.
And who were the... While I just lean back into the heater.
Yeah, she's quite warm back there, isn't it?
Goal scorers, mate. They were starting to heat up.
A round of singles for the Bays. We had Jess Morrison, Bonnie Wells from a nice free shot, Karen Mortimer from a free shot, and Nikki Haynes with a beautiful little back door.
It was a great little back door there.
Singles for those girls. For Woodville, the 1 assist coming from Tara Guerin, and the 2 to Charlotte Wennon, as we'll just shoot quickly to...
someone who can assist you.
Right on.
My name is Chris McGurr, and I'm excited to be supporting Lacrosse SA in 2022. Our goal is to provide 50 property loans and save our supporters $50,000 through refinance. For every new Lacrosse supporter loan or refinance settled, your club will receive $250 in sponsorship, and if we hit our target, that's $12,500 going to Lacrosse SA clubs this year. So reach out to me today on 0480 311 301 or email me on chris@180finance.com.au to find out how I can save you money today.
As we hear from our great sponsors there. And what about online, Shicks? Anyone having a bit of a shout out online at the moment?
There are a few on there, Tone. That's normally your gig, so you go on there with the shout outs. If you got we just dropped away. We were peaking at 40 odd, but there's a few comments coming through, and we encourage all the comments.
You know what they were doing? They were off their pen and they went to write down the number of 180 Finance and Traditional Group.
I hope so.
Because why wouldn't you?
I hope so.
And Hayley Thompson-Hill said, don't think your Shicks, Mike was on Shicks, but that was early. We affected that. We got that. Bradley Edwards said Cody Watts makes them look taller. I don't know that Cody's out here, is he?
Yeah, no. Bradley, just that's umpire talk.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
code.
Okay,
so
sorry.
The normal human wouldn't understand that, Tony.
Pete Greenhouse said great crowds at the 18s, and it really was. Paul Kernahan says, come on, Woodville. So we know where his allegiance is tonight. Woodvillains, sorry. Yes. And Polly Farmer says, welcome back, Tony. The A-team is back. Yes, we are back, aren't we, Shicks? And it's fantastic to be back working with my good mate. Tim Bryan says, yes, go Woodville. And Craig Schicker says, you got me now. That must have been the song that you wanted me to sing.
I'll sing it.
Yeah, no.
Tell me you got me now.
As we're back into the second quarter. And we see Winnan up against Morrison. As the ladies are just getting our break right. We like the football. And Nath, your shout.
If you're watching.
Of
course, should be.
Yeah, Shicks and I like wet compliments. Always have, always will. But, yeah. And what about the game later here, Shicks? Burnside Brighton, as they're just about to set. Another big game, so stay tuned for that.
It will be a good game. Brighton might be missing a few. Still on holiday vacation / World Cupping, but Burnside.
Going down by 1 goal last week. So they'll want to just put their foot forward. And a great pick up there from Dinny.
Yeah, straight to the cage too.
And it's going downhill that end, I think, Shicks, because they're moving faster going that way.
Yep.
But no free shot here, as that was outside the area. Oh, Winnan, she'll put a shot on you.
So nice settled start to this call. Guerin just nearly lost the handle, but good enough to reel it back in. And Dinny there just cops one at the shoelaces, and Silvestri sweeps on and says, that's enough for me, I'm out of here.
Passes have to be better than that, Chicks.
They do.
At this level, because, but good ride here. As Evans, she's looking at hitting and does. Brown, and she can. She's got some motors.
Gilbert wanting it, demanding it, not getting it.
And Izzy Brown, she's a bit like Moses there at the moment, almost parts the seas and still finds herself open in the crease, but... yeah, could have been an opportunity there.
Denied.
And a good cut there from Wells. Wells just looking down the bottom is Silvestri. No, that's Morrison. They look very similar, Silvestri and Morrison, when they're carrying at pace.
And Wells. Thank God there's no two Bonnie Wellses around, Tony.
That'd be hard to commentate.
Well, we can only handle a player with so much skill once, can't we?
We can. Imagine that, Wells to Wells.
Oh.
Hey, it'd be filling it up, wouldn't it?
It would be filling up the well. No good without water.
As Gilbert up the top here, she tries to fill up, and Morrison definitely will try to fill up, but Winnan been really good in the offensive and defensive end tonight. And
Yeah, good D.
And looks inside. Good cut. Oh, it's
pipe.
Tink.
Pipe work.
He put another coat on it. Back. Morrison, little backhander. And I think, I don't know whether Mel got anything on that. But just goes past. No, I don't think so. But it's hard to tell with those ones on the pipe, especially when they're low, when they, obviously missed a little backhander there from Morrison.
Yep. Well, I think the pipe shot, Tony, is a save because the goalkeeper's forced you to shoot there.
Absolutely.
Great pick off there. Speak of the devil.
And maybe have that one too.
She can have that one as well, yeah.
We look after keepers in this on this station, don't we?
Shots can happen behind goal line extended.
Of course they can. We've seen it
in
the back of the helmet and straight into the cage. And here, Mel coming up here. And, hey, Shicks, they listened to me, I think, at half-time. Look, they've isolated one side for this one-on-one over the back. And there it is. I'll tell you what, didn't work.
Probably means the attacker has to be backing up with some support just in case that pass isn't made.
And I'll tell you what, who was backing up? Jury, just popping straight into as Lydia picks the ball up under pressure. She's under a lot of pressure, kicks it to Winnan. And Winnan just settles it down just that little bit. Oh, look, good cut there from Dinny.
Charlotte just adjusting the goggles. Clearly couldn't see.
Absolutely. It must be, they might have fogged up.
Yep.
Tried to actually find Mackay. Had a good cut there, but just fed under pressure, and that's going to be a turnover for a cover or a pre-check. And we're going to see Izzy Brown again. She will be off to the races.
She will.
Although she's got Borovnik this side if she needs her.
I'll tell you what would be an interesting stat, Tone, would be most metres gained. They do it in the AFL when a player advances the ball. So Izzy Brown, for me, would be a competition.
Well, right now, I'd say she's about 70 metres gained.
Yeah, she gets it and goes. So ball in stick, she gains plenty of metres for Stewie Robb and the Glenelg lineup.
And you need those real workhorses, as we see here. Oh, it just goes low. Good drop of the stick there.
Froud, little toe drag.
Yeah, just missed the cage.
Good dump to find inside. Poor D to leave her free as a bird on the crease.
But Glenelg with another opportunity. Just ball in the stick of Froud. She had the last shot, so why not put it back in there?
Yep. Go to the hot hand, Tone.
Tamarin guarding, looks inside. Good look.
It was a good feed.
Opened up again there, but Karen just, she's taking her time here. It's a 4-2 game. There's a good inside, just rolls around. Good save down the bottom there from Ryan. And we'll see again, they are going to isolate this one side.
They are really taking their time, which is good to see the Woodville team.
So we've got pressure on the keeper here. So just needs to hit that pass. But I like the fact that knocked the ball forward, and that's going to go to the other keeper, who gets out.
Nice early ball, Ella Jury, who's another one who likes to catch and carry.
There's a great outlet.
Froud up, presents well and collects, and Glenelg get an easy one out.
If Mel Ryan hits those passes, though, they're off to the races.
Just a little bit more support on the drop the ball would be good, I think.
And I tell you, how about a little bit of support online? We've got a poll up there. Who will win this game? So get on and throw your votes in.
We allowed a vote, Tone, being part of the commentary?
I think we've got a...
Probably not.
Conflict of interest?
Yeah, yep.
Although we do speak about it at the start of the and it's been very similar to where I thought. I thought it would be quite close early, and then after the half, I thought Glenelg might just run away with it, but...
Gilbert up the backside, gets a shot off and sneaks that off the ground.
Ryan almost looked there. We watched the replay as if she wasn't going to shoot then. And she's just having a conversation with her defence there, as we see the 180 finance.
Yeah.
Came around the corner here, and Ryan she looks and she goes, she's not going to shoot that. She sort of almost had that body language, and really good to just notice that maybe that body language and put a shot on.
Well, I hope she's saying to Tam, good D. You've probably done as much as you need to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Mel will be the first one to say, I would normally get them.
Yeah. But it almost looked like she wasn't expecting that shot at that point, given the defence that was in front. So, good shot.
Gilbert Chelsea registers her first. Glenelg go to 5, 2 to the Warriors.
And back into the centre, which has been a great competition so far.
Yeah, young Nikki Hayes is doing a superb job against Charlotte. Just fighting back late in that first quarter, winning.
Just raffling it there, and a great
good
pickup.
stick, wasn't it? Well done.
Great pickup there from Haynes.
Goes to Rob, and Rob looks... Oh, no, sorry, that's Karen Mortimer.
Oh, a little bit of razzle-dazzle pops, and pops that one down the side.
Showtime.
And I can tell you what, Braden Munn with his camera work here was right behind that. I can't wait to see this on the 180 Finance instant replay, Shicks. Look at the little shimmy razzle-dazzle there. Just got past Kit just too early, and you won't say that broke ankles, but certainly put him in concrete.
It broke soles.
It broke something, didn't it? Yeah. Good camera angle, though, there from Braden Munn.
It was.
He's all over that.
Yeah, forever the opportunist, but Karen Mortimer there just splitting right to left and leaving Kit Mackay nowhere to be seen.
Stuck in the mud. There's an old game.
6-2, Glenelg up.
And again, another, and Charlotte asking why, but Haynes doing a fantastic job in the centre draw here.
She has been.
Charlotte's going to have to go out to the side of her as we see the speedster. Just bring it in, Lucinda. And she's just been left. Someone's going to have to go to her. Yeah, you don't leave that wide open.
Oh, and there she goes again. So she's got the dancing shoes on tonight, Mortimer, hasn't she?
She has, but a good save there
great
again
save
from Ryan.
Yeah, great save.
And ball in the hand of McKay.
Oh, look out.
We're going to have a card here.
Look out. She's going to go for the top pocket.
The ire of
Yellow is out.
Yellow. And don't you see that in the lights here? That's nearly as good as a one of those big flag tosses in the men's game as that card.
A real definitive swipe of the yellow.
Had the yellow card up in the air and the light reflecting off it. And, wow, bringing that one back from the Worlds. We like that. Shane Abbott, you've got a bit of work to do.
So Woodville, extra player for 2 minutes, Tone. Let's see if they can strike back at 6-2. They need...
a couple here, don't they?
They need to get a move on.
You know, so person up opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And they sit 2 behind, which gives them a man down. So as we see, too many on for... No. That's right. Yep, Charlotte just setting up. Oh,
nice.
Good inside catch.
That's a lengthy cut from
and
the bench.
And we've got another one there. It's going to be a free shot. As just taken in the ribs there, and
yes,
might be sucking in some deep breaths there.
That was a lengthy cut. She just subbed on for someone who saw the opportunity to get another attacker on. She went off. Tara Guerin came on. That cut started at the bench. Received it in the crease.
And a free shot has been earned. So Tara with an opportunity here. Just not. I think she's still
2-on-1 here for Woodville.
And man up. So an opportunity to run their man up. Charlotte steps inside, and only finds... Oh, we're going to have another card here. As Charlotte wore one as she...
Yep, that'd be Ella Jury, I would think.
No.
Oh, no, Bonnie Wells.
So here we go on the replay. You see here just Wells coming in and late. Whoa, yeah, straight across the top of the head.
Gee whiz.
As a big swipe.
Gee whiz, yes. Evans was standing in goals there, Tone with the stick and left.
I can tell you what this will do. A fired up Charlotte winning. She will shoot this. No, okay, I'll take it back. I thought she'd shoot as hard as she would, but she's actually just so 2 players up now. Are the Warriors. So certainly a big opportunity here for them to put one in the back of the net. Good down in the bottom corner. You're seeing one there. 1 penalty released. So still with a person up opportunity. Looks inside, steps, pops, bang. Good crash there from the Glenelg defence. And they've shut that down, Chicks.
They have. So good crash, wasn't it? Woodville worked so hard for that shot. Probably would have liked that time again, but great crash.
Every Glenelg defender hit that crash. As I'll tell you what, who's hooked it up, and that one's gone out the back. That's going to be a Glenelg ball as a first on, but great grab there from Inge. And a shot just dropped the hands and You're seeing the women more and more, with especially some of these new sticks.
Yes,
Shicks.
I agree. I noticed that the Gate brand have what appear to be some real space-age new designs, which can only help.
Absolutely, is good work there, which releases the Speedster in Silvestri. And I'll tell you what, it looks like it's going downhill here too when Silvestri runs that ball. She's got Karen on her left.
Well, she got that ball behind the goals, Tone, and by the time she took it into the attacking third, there were 5 Woodville girls behind her.
Yep. And speed in this game.
Speed and work rate.
What I'd love to see, though, is Karen was on her left there, just promoting the ball forward. You know, because then if you can get it to an X position, which they look like they're doing, Silvestri's still coming. She's got these players behind her, and she's open in the crease if she cuts that ball.
Yep, agree. As Morrison is just towering.
Penalty release, so no damage done on the scoreboard. Sorry, Shicks.
No damage, and only really one shot on cage too, wasn't it, Tone? Unfortunate.
And it wasn't as well. Oh, just think I got it. Someone put butter on the ball when we weren't looking. As Mortimer with the ball kicks it up the top.
It's Haynes. Haynes will sweep on the strong left and not scared to shoot.
Oh, Mel
we'll
pops
put
that one
down
over the top. Certainly got in a great position there. Did Ryan? Oh, just stepped around too easily. Stepped around far too easily there, did Morrison. And I'm just trying to pick up, I think that was Dinny.
Was Dinny.
That's just that defense. And you'll see this on the traditional 180 finance replay here. Just gets out of position. Lets her get top side and...
poor effort. Simple as that, wasn't it? Poor effort.
We cannot, unfortunately, say much more than that because just gave up with a whimper, unfortunately, with that defensive effort. And you can't let Jess Morrison, who at the best of times will drive on you, get past that easily.
Not shy, never scared to shoot.
Never scared to shoot. And I'll tell you what, never scared to shoot from a metre away. Out to a 7-2 lead here as we've probably got... I don't know, maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes left in this quarter. And I'll tell you what, if you've got a minute after the quarter, get in touch with 180finance.com.au on 0480311301. And just like Lucinda Silvestri, and that intercept there to just pick in pockets. That's what, a little push. And may have sold the candy. Bit of Ginnivan there, Shicks.
Well, yes, touchy subject, but...
32nd, we hear the bell go. And an opportunity here for Glenelg with Drury. And Drury will pick the ball up. She needs to promote this forward if they're going to have an opportunity. And she's got Gilbert in the middle. And metres gained Brown on the left here.
You can add another 20 to the list, Tone.
We're up to 90 now, minimum.
30. 32.
Oh,
33.
steps inside.
Deserves a good shot on cage.
Rolls inside, and that's going to be free space, is it?
It is. Looks to be.
Clock is on, so we've got an opportunity here for Izzy to put one on, and this is a nail.
It is.
This is a nail just before half time. If this one goes in.
In nice and quick
Steps
too.
and does through the feet as the time clock is stopped over there, but it's on the field and just got in too easily and.
Well, she's got speed to burn, Tone. That's why she's got the metres gain wrapped up. But have a look at it here. Gets in on the doorstep and...
That's another 8 metres gain, Shicks.
Yeah, true.
Hey, from the 8 metre line onto the... Or maybe 7 metres.
That's the 11, is it? Okay, we'll take 3 metres off for the goal circle, Tone. You're spot on.
Exactly. I thought I was right there.
Spot on. Well done. So that's Glenelg's fourth for the second quarter. And that is also Izzy Brown's first for the match.
So she's just tippling the and if if you were a running back in the gridiron game, you know 100 metres in the first half or 100 yards, that's a good half.
You're spot on.
It is.
Spot on. So Glenelg hold Woodville to a scoreless quarter, not without their chances though, with a couple of yellow cards coming their way. Glenelg able to double their score. Very productive down the offensive end with another 4. They move through to 8. Goal scorers for that quarter, Izzy Brown, her first. Chelsea Gilbert one as well. Then we had Karen Mortimer and Jess Morrison adding to their tallies.
So they're certainly 4-4, and if the scoreline continues like that, we could have that situation that I thought we might find ourselves in after half time. But Glenelg getting out to a couple, and we see a couple of sponsorship opportunities here for 2022.
While you've been away, Tone.
I've missed a lot, Shik, since I've been away, but a gold sponsorship there. Corporate box dining during the finals with a couple of series passes.
A final series of your choice, I'm told. Doesn't have to be lacrosse, but we'd prefer it to be.
Oh, how good's that? LSA beanie and scarf or hoodie.
Yep.
I didn't know Hoodie was going to come back from Canberra for that. But
he's back. He's
gold
back,
package.
Yep.
He's just coming in for the package. You get your static displays on LSA TV broadcast at half time. Logo links to company and LSA website logo. LSA promotional material.
Yes.
And opportunity to present awards on grand final day. Opportunity to have stall displays and probably maybe even a traditional hat. Shicks.
Plenty of. Well, there's not that many of them going around. Only the specials do receive.
Well, the signed ones from the A team.
That's right.
And there's a silver package as well there. So for $1,000, 2 final series passes, beanie, scarf, hoodie in town again.
Yes.
Static displays, logos, links to company logos on the LSA promotional material, e.g. finals programs. I mean, why wouldn't you want that? And an opportunity to present awards and you know, bronze. That's just as good. An LSA beanie or scarf and a couple of final series passes.
Not good enough for hoodie though.
No, Hoodie didn't want to be involved in that one.
But
I'm sure, you know what? I'm sure he'd just turn up anyway for that one. He's a man of the people.
Such a bronzed Aussie.
He is. So, get in touch with that development supportive package because that does develop the grassroots of what we're seeing. And having seen the immense amount of lacrosse we've seen in the last couple of weeks, you know, this is where the development comes in and your chance to help that. And
let's have a look at what sponsors might get out of it, Tone.
Yeah, absolutely.
My name is Chris McGurr and I'm excited to be supporting Lacrosse SA in 2022. Our goal is to provide 50 property loans and save our supporters $50,000 through refinance. For every new lacrosse supporter loan or refinance settled, your club will receive $250 in sponsorship. And if we hit our target, that's $12,500 going to Lacrosse SA clubs this year. So reach out to me today on 0480 311 301 or email me on chris@180finance.com.au to find out how I can save you money today.
We're back here for second half action. Glenelg 8, Woodville 2 here at Brighton Lacrosse Club. And as Tony Watts re-enters the commentary area.
Central comedy position. Well, it is a comedy position sometimes, isn't it, Shix?
Comedy, yeah.
Hey?
Yeah,
as the ball, and I'll tell you what, who's not laughing at the moment, and that's Charlotte. She just gives that one up to Lucinda. And Lucinda not being picked up at the moment, still not being picked up. And she will just step past and shoot, and great save there from Ryan. That one's come off the leg. So Ryan with a save to start, but yeah, Denny just a little late to the party there with that defence, and allowed Lucinda to just pop a ball across the cage of Mel, and Mel with a good save. So ball back down the back there with Karen.
And the Bays just not letting up, Tone. They are going straight into that little two-man game that they've been looking at in that first half. So they're not slowing up offensively.
Getting ready for the women's box season, Shix, maybe.
Could be.
As we see Bianca McKay just playing good defence there, as Bonnie Wells was nodding her head, but great inside pass. Oh, that bounce there, Shix, has actually hit just inside the circle and gone up and hit the top bar.
Thought she'd done enough, Karen Mortimer.
So that's, are we going to give that one to Mel? Because that'll be her second save for the quarter.
Yep.
But we see down the side, looking inside, and Silvestri just makes no chance to save that one as she gets right in on the cage. And Mel Ryan, as we see on the 180 Finance traditional replay.
Trad VC, traditional 180 Finance.
Look at the little pass inside, and
great
I think that was Kit there. Just trailing by about half a metre. Just gave her too much space, but there was plenty of pace there.
Doesn't take much. These girls are red hot at the moment, Tone, coming off a international campaign.
And out to a 9-2 lead in the blink of the third quarter. So, yeah, they need one out of the centre here. They've been probably about 95% on the negative side have Woodville.
They do.
As the ball gets flicked out there, Charlotte just on cue hearing the opportunities, but ground ball opportunities are a buzz as we just see Annie Ritchie go down there, maybe.
She did, yep.
Grass Monster.
And there's that metres gained with Izzy Brown, but well defended this time by Holly Dinny.
Yeah, better defence.
Putting in the hard
but
yards.
Izzy Brown, she's going to take it all the way down the back just to get the extra metres gained and then cut through the centre.
She is.
So she's over the 100 tonight.
She would be. Let's count them out, Tone. What's the length? What's 3/4 of the field?
Well, it's
75?
It's a 110-metre field.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you do that 3 times.
Shot by Froud goes wide.
Probably up to the 120, 130 mark now, Chicks. But ball out the back. And Glenelg looking at driving on that right-hand side, but up here to Karen, who's just, she looks like she's on Dancing with Stars at the moment there. Good save there from Ryan as the pass goes into Wells. And Ryan with a big save on the pipe there. Hits the outlet. Oh, just dropped the outlet.
Yep.
Did
Nikki Haynes all the way in, looking for a
bang,
second and
says,
scores
thank you
well.
very much. And Mia Inge just thinking to herself, I should have been able to catch that one, but just didn't. And I'll tell you what's happening, as you see on the 180 replay here.
Yep.
The amount of velocity coming back when there's a turnover has been huge. Shix.
Tone, what about a massive shout out for one of our Lacrosse SA Gold sponsors, AMAC Customs and Logistics. And I think we all know who AMAC is, Tone, one of your great men from the Sturt Lacrosse Club. He's a supporting partner of Lacrosse SA. AMAC Customs and Logistics handle all the shipping and logistics surrounding our partnership with Cascade and Maverick, meaning our equipment arrives here at the cheapest possible price.
Which is always good, Chicks.
So if you're thinking about doing your own importing, exporting, freight forwarding, AMAC is the man you need to talk to. Best call Aaron and the crew on 0426 447 582. We'll give you that number again later on. But Aaron Mackner and the men.
He's a good man.
He's a legend.
Is Aaron.
Good on you, Aaron.
Yep, we love you, mate. So as we see the love for the Warriors just stepping inside, and good shot there from Winnan. She is playing a lone hand as far as putting shots on the cage at the moment, Shix.
She is, Tone.
But she's got to be fed them. And see here on the replay, good inside feed there. Just Tara, look again, Tara finding Charlotte. Good inside step on the left. And
what a very good shot there. What a nice little passage of play. Catching on the right. Borovnik, great defensive position. Forces the shooter to her non-preferred. Charlotte was good enough to put one on the hip side of the...
Left-handed hip side.
On the Australian goalkeeper. So great lacrosse all round.
Shoot the ball down there to the left-hand side. Gonna shoot. We've missed that.
We have.
Not.
Have we what?
I forgot I can have 2 a game.
Two.
So...
two what? 2 mute buttons?
Yeah, basically. Just pretend to be tone deaf for a little while.
Pardon the pun.
Ball down the back as I just get turned off there.
Metres gained.
Hey, up to about 150 now and keeps going. But, yeah, doing a power of work, isn't she?
Rob now, yes. Just getting a little one in the back. Froud down to Wells. Cutters come through and Morton.
Great
Tamara
take.
is found.
Not quite.
Froud. Yeah, picks up the slops. Oh, she does a little dinky one on the floor.
Good save there from Ryan. But in the crease. Too close to shoot that one, Shix.
Too close.
So, Ryan, assessing her opportunities. Here we go again. So, just, but Glenelg, that's a great knockdown. Just doesn't quite pick it up, and this is trouble. That's all I'm going to say. Great knockdown there from Froud. And got in Mel Ryan's face, but knocked it down, didn't pick it up, just looked and saw Karen on the right-hand side. Look at the knockdown here. Sticks up. Beautiful.
Yep.
In the lane. Just says, here you go, Karen. Put that one away.
Very good, Jess. Froud. A lot of others do a little bit of hard work, but it's just that extra 1% there to reach up and catch that ball out of nowhere.
Hey, Shix. Love it, don't we? Sticks in lane.
Sticks in lane.
That's, you know what, because you just never, ever know.
Just give yourself a chance.
You know what, if it's not up in the air and it's not in a lane, you're chasing it. So, good work there from Froud.
tradvc.com.au, player of the day.
And can they build on that, Shix?
Oh, a couple of pre-checks there, you might have thought. Yeah, Inge will get it. Fast start. Guerin free in the crease. It was Tam who started with it. And Holly Denny says, I've had enough of watching.
Through, pops, and that's off the post as well. And play on it is.
Good save. We'll put it down for
off the chest, maybe.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
Well, anything off the pipe goes down as a save for me, Tone.
I might have done Carly a disservice then, but at the end of the day, ball to be won. Lydia picks the ball up, kicks it to Ufta Hyde.
Ufta Hyde, yep. Good defensive effort there by Gilbert.
And
Guerin, eyes open, 180 degrees. She'll be looking at that.
No push there. She was certainly playing for it.
It was, wasn't she?
Hey, good inside and another one. Just again, she rocks the head back on that, doesn't she?
She does.
Hey. So good work here from Charlotte Shaw, just running into her own pick.
Great little pick there on her own defensive
player. Charlotte steps inside, looks up,
returns the favour,
and that's going to be a one across the
mush.
High, we'll call it.
Yep.
But it's not going to Winnan, who has had the majority of shots to be put in the back of the cage.
Now, Guerin pulled out on the shot last time, didn't take it, didn't like her chances this time.
Oh,
again.
I'd like to see her have a go at that.
Load a few up.
Yeah, absolutely. One step. Because now being pushed up and out as Drury goes behind and just stepping inside and under immense pressure when that free shot was there to be had. If you take 2 steps and give it a crack there. So here's another opportunity. Will she go to the cage? Stepped in.
Third time lucky. Gets crashed on, gets a shot off, and that just without much
rolled
effort at all.
straight down the chest.
Big pass out the back here, Tone. This is what we like to see.
Great take. That's a great take. Good work there from Tam to actually get back and put pressure. But I tell you what, the only pressure coming is in the form of Wells, and the pressure is in the back of the net.
That is exciting lacrosse, Tone. That shot from Gearin landed at the feet of...
Look at that outlet.
Ah, brilliant. Yep, on a dime. And one to beat, Bonnie Wells. Very good at international level, and this time was too good for the Woodville defence, and she finds her second.
And as an attacker, you don't want to have to do too much work, do you? So she just stuck her stick out, and away she went. She was already at full pace, and not much she could do. Tam did a good job to try and get there, but...
no, that was a great outlet pass.
Outstanding there from Carly.
Meals on Wheels, fed Wells.
And out to a 12-3 lead here, as they are certainly putting some nails in the wood, so to speak. Shicks, just like Trad VC will do, or tradvc.com.au.
Absolutely, they will. Taking no shortcuts either. Some like to skimp out on the amount of nails they put in there in the purlines. Not
Trad VC. They build it strong, and they've been building it strong for, well over half a century.
Nice little move inside. Denny, she's had enough of watching this go about its way, and she has come to the party the last couple of times. Lovely couple of drives on the left-hand side. We look at the 180 Finance replay.
Just builds into her work here. Steps around, goes past one. No one, or late come there.
Made light work of those two defenders, didn't she?
Lucinda sort of didn't commit wholly and solely to that. She obviously got that look late in the defence.
Yep.
After getting beaten, but good work there from Denny. And that's her first for the game.
That's her first for the game, Tone.
12-4 is the score here on live and free on the LSA TV. And it is round 12 here in the women's competition. Beautiful bright lights, and it's actually quite a clear night down here at Brighton Lacrosse Club, even though it's a little cool. But good night for lacrosse, Chicks.
Great night for lacrosse.
Is a winter sport.
Yes, it is.
Charlotte looking like she was playing hockey then for a minute. Just tapping the ball to her advantage, but she's done that well. Kicks it to Bianca.
Pressure comes and a cradling error.
Oh, good. Oh, crunch into her own player.
Yep.
And both girls getting up, although B getting up just a little bit tender there. But before you knew it, down the other end of the field, it's behind the ball at X.
Two worlds colliding, Tone.
Absolutely. I mean, setting a pick for your own and running into it.
We've seen it a few times tonight, haven't we?
Well, B did a great job there. She lost the ball but managed to get it back, and then just looked up and unfortunately ran straight into her own player. As we see ball kicked down the back. And what I've been impressed with about Glenelg tonight is their movement off ball.
They have been very disciplined with their movements, and look at that again. Twinkle toe Mortimer.
Oh, here we go, Charlotte. But she's done a power of work getting up and down the field and just missed the pass, and that one's going to go out of bounds and come back the other way. And it's those unforced errors, Shicks, as coaches. What would Lee Haskett be thinking over there at the moment about those ones?
Well, I'll tell you what, Woodville have doubled their output this quarter, Tone. 4 shots, whereas the last 2 quarters, 2 each. So they're on the improve.
Yep.
They're on the improve.
They just need to tighten up on those turnovers.
They're missing the great Olivia Parker, aren't they?
Oh, massively.
Yeah.
Massively. But again, it's, the players out there are doing a fantastic job for their team.
They are. They are.
And to be honest, I'm going to say probably 6 of these goals that Glenelg have got have come from these unforced errors. You know, where the goalie has not hit a target and it's turned over and come back with interest, just as some of these passes have. So, got to take some responsibility.
You do. Yep. Got to tidy up your own backyard before you...
And I tell you what, talk about responsibility.
Morrison
takes her own responsibility there from the arc and pops that one away.
That's her third for the match, Tone. She's filling up the bag, isn't she?
Well, you look here, good from Woodville. Everyone. I mean, there was a fair bit of coverage there from the defence.
Yep.
But again, by the time they got there, she's 2 metres out, plus the 3 metres of the circle.
You're right.
It is.
And that now brings 13-2 as our Trad VC 180 Finance game of the round.
Game of the round. Well, it was certainly shaping up early.
Or is that coming up next?
Well,
game of the round coming up next.
We'll call it next one, Chicks.
Yep.
But yeah, certainly the game is going the way of the Glenelg women. Although here we go, just as we speak, Woodville getting an opportunity and kicks it down there to Denny, who steps past her defender and has a shot and bang again.
Brilliant.
Denny says, "Thank you very much. I kind of like shooting the ball at the cage here when I'm given an opportunity." And a good bounce shot there from Denny.
It was a great shot on the right-hand side.
Have a look at it here, Shix.
Yeah, look at the little dodge here. Shake and bait, went to the right and fired away and beat the Australian goalkeeper stick side off the ground, of course. Made it a little bit difficult for her, but great finish for her.
But I like the opportunity there that she shot that as Gilbert just got to her. Like, she hasn't allowed the defender to play defence.
Great awareness. Clock's on, Tone. Only a matter of seconds left.
I heard the bell go.
Yep.
I've been watching the Tour de France, Shix. There's too many bells going on.
There is. Ding, 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 ding
It
the whole
is
time, isn't it?
right up the Pyrenees. And do they got a mountain to climb here, the Woodville girls, but, another goal here just before the half.
Go to the hot hand.
Before
Denny.
the three-quarter time, sorry. But
Go
she's
to the
out
hot
very
hand.
wide and she's under an immense amount of pressure.
Yep. And that's
And
it.
we're going to card.
I think there was, but she's left it in the top pocket.
Right, as time has expired. Might
Okay.
have pulled up a little bit sore there, Wells, from that contact.
Yep.
Just watching, and tell you what, if you don't want to pull up sore, watch these replays, Shix, because there was some heat on some of these. Morrison getting around, looks inside there and finds
one that they had practiced over in Vale, I believe.
little inside, and that's these turnovers just on the way to the back of the cage.
Nikki Hayes puts away her second. That was like buttering a piece of toast. Tony, that's how easy that was.
Wasn't, I can tell you here, just looks inside, winning steps, and that was that one on the left, Chicks.
Class
we
goal.
like to see that, don't we?
Class goal from a memorial medalist.
And I'll tell you who would like that, Jenny Williams. She loves the fact when women change hands.
She does.
Does Jen?
Froud, a little bit of extra hard work on the ride, and a nice little layup for Karen Mortimer.
Those sticks in lane, Chicks.
Yep.
We love them, and we
that
see that
pass
one
was
again.
on, yeah, but
She could have almost
Froud.
picked that off, couldn't she?
Brilliant.
Hey, she's unlucky not to get that in the middle of the stick and just pop it in herself, but unselfish play.
Yep. And this outlet here.
Oh, tell you what,
Play
that's a
of the
quarterback.
day.
That's a quarterback, isn't it?
That is.
That is a 180 finance. That's the money right there.
Yep.
It is. And I tell you what, not breaking stride.
Wells just so explosive. But this goal here was very good too. McKay went down to Denny. Look at that. Lost one defender. Got past another would-be defender. Slotted it past the Aussie goalkeeper.
And I said Silvestri quick on her feet to get to that point.
That's a
but
highlight reel.
That's. I'll tell you what, chink, chink, chink. The paparazzi were snapping.
Yep. Very good stick protection there from Morrison. Awareness of the defenders coming at her. Woodville did probably everything they could on that occasion.
And here we go. Denny again
Yep.
just manages to get inside.
Turned another defender inside
And
out.
as the defender came to her there, Gilbert just pops it around, and a fantastic shot to beat a world
My name is
keeper.
Chris
Yes.
McGurr, and I'm
And look at
excited
the
to be
mug
supporting
we got on
Lacrosse
screen
SA
now.
in 2022. Our goal is to provide 50 property loans and save our supporters $50,000 through refinance. For every new Lacrosse supporter loan or refinance settled, your club will receive $250 in sponsorship. And if we hit our target, that's $12,500 going to Lacrosse SA clubs this year. So reach out to me today on 0480 311 301 or email me on chris@180finance.com.au to find out how I can save you money today. My name is Chris McGurr, and I'm excited to be supporting Lacrosse SA in 2022. Our goal is to provide 50 property loans and save our supporters $50,000 through refinance. For every new Lacrosse supporter loan or refinance settled, your club will receive $250 in sponsorship. And if we hit our target, that's $12,500 going to Lacrosse SA clubs this year. So reach out to me today on 0480
a future collaboration.
As we come on, yes, collaboration. Shix and I just talking about our new single coming out after Island.
That's right, singing, yes.
Hey, we'll be singing over there, mate, when you get some metal around your neck.
Well, I would walk 5,000 miles. It will be the first song that gets sung.
And I would walk 5,000 more just to see the metal hung around your neck. Anyway,
Ba-dum-ba.
2. Ba-dum-ba.
Ba-rum-ba-rum-ba-rum-ba-rum-ba.
No, Shix joined in. It's 1.5. I've still got half to go. So back we come, and it is fourth quarter action here at the Brighton Lacrosse Club on a Friday night.
BLC.
12-5 is the score. So do Glenelg have what it takes to just allow Woodville back into the game?
I don't know, Tone. I think the bridge is too far.
It's like a bridge over troubled water.
Well, the gap is too far to bridge, I should say.
Okay.
More importantly.
So ball in the hands of Uftahide.
But if Wennon has anything to do with it...
Oh, here we go. Denning again.
God.
Down the bottom. Rolls inside under pressure. Did that go in?
Holly Dinny is no heartbreaker. She is an ankle breaker.
You don't need to be a heartbreaker. Look at this. Just steps. I'm sure this ball went in.
I think it did too.
Oh,
100% it did.
I think that actually... Anyway, free shot had. We're right behind it, Shix. Right behind it. Steps in, pops. Plenty of pressure, but handles the pressure there.
She does.
Does Inge. And she says, well, went in before. Here we go. Put it back in, and Glenelg just concede another one. Back to a 12-6 game here, Shix.
Yep. 13. 13.
Oh, sorry, 13-6. Sorry, I
yep.
was looking at the... I'm not looking at your official stats where you are all over.
Let's not sell them short. And it looks like, actually, yes. Not on there.
Anyway, good work there from Inge getting into the game. A couple of those younger players for the Warriors just starting to come into the game. We see here another replay on 180 Finance. Just steps inside under massive pressure, gets there and goes bang. Have some of that, Carly.
On the left, yeah, good shot after your right time. Probably robbed from of the first one, but the whistle was gone anyway. It wasn't going to be allowed.
So here we go, another opportunity for the Warriors. Can they get two in the matter of 30 seconds? And it's in the hands of Denny, in the hands of Winner now. They both got a couple of goals for the night. Good outside, steps inside, good roll, pops, puts, bang, another one. There we go. And that was Inge.
It was. Mia picks up her second. Tara Guerin at X there, just looking for cutters going through. And Annie Ritchie actually making some space on what might have been a dummy cut and left some space open. Mia Inge. Good enough under some pressure to slot one away, and that takes their tally now to 7, Tone. 7-13 the Bay's way.
But two in a matter of half a minute, 3/4 of a minute, Shix. I mean, that's how quickly this women's game could turn around.
Yes. I could be wrong. I'd like to be wrong. Make a game of it.
I don't think you're ever wrong, Shix.
Oh, yeah. Not being wrong. Oh, look at Nikki Hayes.
But
that
Nikki
girl
Haynes.
again. Brilliant.
So certainly putting her hand up for the Trad VC and 180 Finance player of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Been great through the centre draw and obviously offensively. Who else have you liked out there, Shix, tonight?
Outside of AMAC and their exporting logistics, the other person who has been logistically fantastic tonight, Izzy Brown.
Oh, meters gained.
Meters gained.
I think she's got a new nickname. We like giving nicknames here, don't we,
Yeah,
Shix?
we do.
But she is meters gained.
Nikki Hayes.
We'll call her the MG, shall we?
Meters gained.
Hey?
Yep.
Just like a fine sports car. And, yeah, Mr. Magna, he's, as we see, just let him play. Swipe, swipe, swipe. And I'll tell you what, under immense pressure there. And there's another one worn by Charlotte.
Right in the mouth.
Right in the schmush.
Yep.
But I like the way this is being officiated tonight. Shix?
Yeah, yep.
hard and tough.
Yeah, we're just
hard and tough.
just trying to get a closer look there if there's any claret drawn on that last check, but it doesn't appear to be. Tough ground ball won by Winnan. And Dinny now with the ball for Woodville. She wouldn't mind adding to the to her account. Annie Ritchie hasn't troubled to score us tonight.
She's about to.
Don't speak too soon.
Oh, Shicks. I was standing right behind that and it was offside top. And I thought she might have, but Carly with a great look at that outlet.
Yep,
oh, give her a quarterback contract at the moment. Steps in, looks down, and
great pressure. Winning, yeah. Chasing down Ella Jury and just waited. Such good patience for that check.
Sticks in lane, Shicks.
Sticks in lanes.
As the ball gets kicked over here.
Summoning just has to go 2 steps backwards, 1 step forward.
Got McKay on her left if she needs her.
Good control and a good dump there. Inge has Silvestri.
But she looks up and she sees Karen and Silvestri just in front of her.
And Annie Ritchie's got some jets too, hasn't she, Tone?
I'll tell you what's happened, Shicks. It's not only the heat coming from behind us that's stepped up at the moment. There's the heat in the game stepped up.
The Woodville girls have brought the heat this last quarter.
And Glenelg having to put some pretty solid defence in to try and shut that down.
We'll have the news crew here calling the weather if it gets any brighter here, Tone.
Absolutely. Oh, nearly able to step inside there was Bianca McKay.
Inge deep in the bottom corner.
Already got a couple. Oh, massive cross check, and we're going to have a free shot here. I thought that one might have been called a little earlier than that on the first one, but I like the fact that it's being let go, Shicks, a little. It's free flowing.
It is, yeah. And it's good to see. Let's see what
keep it.
Yeah, what are the viewers thinking, Tone?
Oh, I know what they'd be thinking as we see shot just passing wide there from the free shot there of Inge. But I don't know about you, but I like it, Shicks. I like it a lot.
It is good. Inge to Ritchie, who wants to get in on the action. Pick coming from Mackay. Space on the right. Dinny presents.
Steps down or steps inside. Oh, great top shelf. And the Warriors here just making a statement in this fourth quarter. As we see here, just good from Drury, putting under many pressure. Just lost her top side, but what a fantastic finish there up the top left corner.
Nice little dip and dunk on the left hand from Annie Ritchie. Another one of those highly skilled, highly paced Woodville players.
And as we have a timeout, I'll tell you what, you'd use this timeout right now to get in touch with 180 Finance.
Yeah.
You can get in touch with them on 0480 311 301 or 180finance.com.au.
Follow the links.
And tell you what, doesn't get better than that, Chicks. I mean, I go away for a couple of weeks and it's just exploding.
I don't know if there's anything in that, Tone. I'll park that right there, but you're right. A lot of things have changed in the last couple of weeks. But of course, we don't wish any more ill health on any one of us.
No,
Tone, of course.
no. You know the greatest thing about it, Chicks, is they found a hut. So for all those out there who thought I didn't have one,
put a bit of life into it. Look at you now.
A little bit of how you doing? And I tell you what, Glenelg calling a timeout there, and it's a 13-8 game at the moment. So back to within 5. Plenty of time still left on the clock here.
Just the intensity that the Green have brought in this fourth quarter has shocked, I guess, the Bays a little bit there. Mia Inge starting the rally with 2 early ones. Annie Ritchie going a dip and dunk, slotting it high for 3-0 fourth quarter.
Okay, and I'm just being, we've got a discount. Half-season discount.
LSA TV sponsorship discount.
Wow. 12 games after tonight. And you know what they are, Shicks?
Big ones.
Big games. Big games.
All the important ones in the lead up to finals, Tone.
And finals. I mean, how good are the finals?
Well, I dare say this half-season sponsorship would include the final series run too. So, what a bonus!
I'll tell you,
what a bonus.
Why wouldn't you get on board with LSA TV?
Yeah, I agree. And that discount is yet to be determined. But
if you mention Shix's name, there's always a little added extra.
That's right.
Hey?
That's right.
Little added extra.
We'll get Marty Baker to come round and do a bit of housework.
The new Australian defensive coach going over to Ireland.
Wells, so the ball now going into attack for Glenelg, and Nikki Haynes dumping down low to Jamie Robb. Chelsea Gilbert, they want to go to the matriarch. She's not having it all her own way out there, but Bonnie Wells will now receive him. Here you go, Tone. Nice little two-man game from the two most experienced players.
And they're certainly looking for those down bottom cutters again as it turns fire. Good there from Ryan. Just she steps up, and I said, why wouldn't you step up? $1,250, Shix, this the half-season sponsorship.
That'll be a platinum deal too, Tone, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
None of this maybe would-be stuff.
So ball to be won. Good work there from Guerin.
Great ground ball, Tara Guerin.
Needs an outlet. No one's presenting for her. She's getting pushed, and there's a push. I think we've seen that before, Shix.
We have.
That was like deja vu. I think something about Ginnivan.
I was just checking what quarter we're in.
I tell you what, let's get those ones back to back, hey. But if it, if it works, it works.
I tell you what, we might need to get Tara Guerin in here to sell our sponsorship packages if she can sell that to the umpires a couple of times a night.
That's candy right there. It is. And Tara's saying, get the ball away from me. And as the ball hits the deck, and great, here we go. Meters gained.
Yep.
Meters gained.
Off
Count them,
races,
Chicks.
yeah,
Count them.
110, 12, 14, 18, 125, 130. And this time decides to advance the ball.
That's in the second half. She already had about 180 in the first.
Oh, yeah, we're only going halves.
Yeah, no, I like the way you work. Hey, it's consistency half to half, isn't it?
It is. So Wells now looking to get one up, chalk one up from the fourth quarter for the Bays.
Yeah.
13-8 the scoreline.
She's looking to go to the well here, but there we go. And winning. That might have been one from just a accidental, but certainly there. And we'll wear a card, but I think they're 1-1 now against each other.
Yeah.
That one just about took the ponytail off. Tell you what, glad I don't have hair, Shix.
A scalping.
Yep. That would have been certainly would have felt that one, but tough.
So here's a first look at extra man for the Bays. Cradling error.
And I don't like their first opportunity, but we're going to have a pre-check.
Oh, it was two and then a block. So that was Jess Morrison losing the handle on it. Turns the ball over.
And just what Glenelg did in theirs.
Correct.
What Woodville did in theirs, I should say. Glenelg just did that in theirs. Here we go. Meters gain coming back the other way.
So do you subtract?
Pressure.
Do you subtract those meters?
No, they're just 7.9 kilometres.
Oh, good take.
Good take. Made the pass look, and if she can move it on quickly, she's got Denny out the outer side here, but under pressure there. These two would have seen a bit of each other over the last little while. Travelling the great US of A.
So captain for the night, Kit McKay with the ball in stick, looking to go to her sister. Can't bail her out of trouble this time.
They are a player down here.
Good pace.
Good
McKay
pace.
puts it on the doorstep.
Great pickup from B. She gets the crumbs off her sis, and she's going to have a free shot here from the top. And they are a player down here, Shix. You wouldn't have known it there.
They are. You're absolutely right. But Bianca McKay now.
B steps, fires, wide.
Possession shot, so not a silly play.
Just took the air out of my tyre.
Sorry, mate.
No, the shot. I was expecting, it's starting to get tight here at the Brighton Lacrosse Club. Oh, good inside there from...
so that was a very good play there by Summerton, just drawing the double.
They actually feel like they're up in numbers at the moment, Woodville, but that's because they're getting absolutely pressed.
Penalty has been released, so the pressure valve might be released too now.
And
you
see the double here just coming off the ball carrier.
Yep.
So she's asking, Winnen's asking her to drive this bottom corner and steps up. So Winnen looks inside. McKay, pop, bang! There we go, another one for the Warriors, and they're just eking this one back here, Shix. Although, I'm going to say there's probably only a couple of minutes left in the fourth quarter here, but what an outstanding quarter for the Warriors.
They've brought the intensity, Tone. Look at that there. So great double.
Great vision.
Yeah, good draw there from Mia Inge. Found Charlotte Wenham with the vision, you're right. Hit Brittany or Bianca. Geez, we're calling her everything, aren't we? Beg my pardon, Bianca. I had this chat with her, calling her the wrong name.
Oh, did you?
Only a month or two ago.
You know what?
So
Any is good, as they say in the business.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know what? If someone's talking about me, I don't care what they're calling me.
Good find. Woodville 4 in this last quarter, but another centre draw win.
13-9 is the score.
But not controlled, and that ground ball could have been picked up. Good pick up there by Bianca Coping.
Yep. And winning. She's just stuck in the head, putting it down, kicks it here to McKay. McKay, she's still looking like she wants to attack the cage and or just hangs it out. Great work there.
Gilbert all over there, wasn't
Gilbert
she?
just pops a bubble. It's right on cue, Shix. I thought there'd be about 2 minutes left.
Yep.
We hear the whistle, so 2 minutes to go.
Ooh.
Oh, big.
Just enough to put Mia Inge off, and look at Silvestri. Dynamite on the ground, picks up the GB, and she's off to the races.
And she's got some metres gained too, just quietly.
One to beat here.
Yeah,
Summoning.
I back her to get well past that. Draws a good work there from Ryan, though.
A good shot. Good shot and a great save.
Kicked out to Winnan. She's got McKay. McKay can go get her motors on here, but just steps up and Morrison steps in front of her. Looks inside. Here we go. Inge with the ball. See Dinny. Oh, that from our angle wasn't a great pass.
You've got to get up pretty early in the morning to catch Karen out.
Yep. And it's come back the other way. And is it coming back with interest? Because we see Morrison breaking the centre here by herself. But looks down the bottom and just missing the handle of the ball there is Rob. And the ball's coming back again.
Big pass.
And here we go. Back. If she goes, they're going to have to go because the clock has been whistled out. But they're just starting to get tired. Yep. Oh, coming through there is Drury. Drury is off to the races. And she's waved off, so Jury, she wouldn't mind. Just wears one there.
Yeah,
but that's good.
Looked worse.
Might have created that contact.
Yep. Oh,
so
that pass.
Bit of basketball being played here at the moment, Shix, up and down the ground.
It is. It's turning to a real track meet. Good check. I was going
to say. I thought the stick in front there. I was very similar to you, but it's been well officiated this game, though, Shix. I must say, I'm very happy with that.
Logistically, very good, wasn't it? And Clock's on.
Clock's on the field. And
gold sponsor, AMAC Customs and Logistics. Of course, you can contact Aaron and the crew, 0426 447 582, and there's another turnover.
As the logistics is going to come the other way, but I think Carly might hold the freight forwarding here and just gets the time out as the clock is on the field. So it's less than 30, less than 2. Game is over. What a great comeback, though, there from the Warriors. There's plenty to be happy about with that Shix effort.
Well, I think so. Not only did they score 4, Tone, and came out with all guns blazing in that fourth, but they're able to hold Glenelg to 0. So, fantastic finish. 13-9, respectable scoreline.
If they could play 2 or 3 quarters like that, I mean, that coming to the finals when they get their players back, that's a very very respectable.
I agree. Goal scorers, Tone, we had for Woodville, Holly Dinny got the 2 with a great little run in the third quarter there. B. McKay got 1. Annie Ritchie with a zinger with 1. Zing. Mia Inge filled her boots in the last quarter with 2. And Charlotte Wen was pretty much the leader of the night for the Warriors with 3 herself.
Pack and for the Glenelg side?
Yeah, Silvestri with 1, Gilbert with 1, and Izzy Brown metres gained with 1. We had Jess Morrison 3 with the 1 assist, Karen Mortimer with 3, Bonnie Wells the 2, and Nikki Haynes, who I thought did an outstanding job at the centre break.
I don't know about you, Shix, but
well.
She certainly had some money on for the player of the game. And your thoughts on that quickly?
It's a tough one. I liked the goalkeeping was quite good. I liked Nikki Haynes in the face, but I'm going to go
Izzy Brown. I could be swayed.
Izzy Brown.
I could be swayed with the 250 metres gained.
Yeah.
With the ball.
Who are you saying, Nikki Haynes?
No, I'm Izzy Brown.
Izzy Brown.
You've swayed me.
I agree.
You swayed me. And I tell you what, we're about to be swayed here because there's another big game coming up here between the Burnside Bears and the Bombers, the Brighton Bombers. And we are just going to go to a quick break. We'll see you back here very shortly, live and free on Lacrosse SA TV.